see what this does. That looks awful. Okay, that looks good. Let's see if that hold though. Let me run around. Okay, got that. Log out there. Okay. So far it looks good. Keep that. That. Yeah. That. Elio's fishing. Sell that. Okay, I've got that. Okay. Right now that looks way worse than it did a moment ago. Why does that look worse? I'm not sitting at 10k. They look at more options. That. That looks fine. See what happens when I start moving. Wait, did I hear that way out of turn? Okay, no, I started moving and all that at the same time. Okay, that was weird. Okay, move around a bunch. Okay, beach, does this look any better quality-wise, or is it about the same as what it was? Because theoretically, this should look better as well. Same? Okay. I'm gonna kind of mess around here for a minute and just try and make sure everything's gonna stay Gucci. Well, these are all cooked ones. Let me go back to... Oh, wow, okay. I'm gonna lock that to that. I'm trying to look at my preview as well. Because when I went back to my preview, because I was not actively looking at it, it stopped trying to render at 1080. So when I went back to it, it looked like garbage. So I'm going to lock it at 1080 and then see if it looks any better or no. Okay. That looks consistently better. I've also not had a single error pop up yet. Which, considering I was just getting errors out, nope, there it is. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Okay, so what is that? Still looks fine. Okay, I'm gonna drop the bit rate a bit. I still don't understand why YouTube gives me that message. Because it never looked any different the whole time it was doing that. It said the quality was not there and it was looking bad. However, when I actually use my eyeballs and look at it, it's really not that bad. It'll take me ages to get this up. The quality looks good though. I think. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong there, brother. I do seem to be getting fewer errors, at least. I can immediately say that. I'm getting fewer errors than I was. That's always a plus in my book. Oh, get rid of pumpkins and watermelons. Quality still looking consistently good. This is weird because I've got the audio on the preview going as well, and hearing myself talk back in a 30-second delay is really weird. Okay, well. Oh, I don't have any space in my bags. I'll just get rid of the wolf meat. My cooking's a lot better on this character, thankfully. Well, I think the 30-second delay is just standard-ish, because like even when it's running perfectly, it seems to be at like a 30-second, and that's just what it seems happy at. So I don't know if that's something I can change, or actually I'm going to do a test in a second and check and see if it is 30 seconds. I know it's delayed, but I don't know about how much. All right. When my thing says 15 minutes streamed, I'm going to start and see if it's 30. Now. It's about a 22-second delay as it sits right now. I know I've got some settings that I can change to change the delay or force that, but I think that'll put more load on my graphics card, which right now I don't know that it's up to that. But hopefully in about a week I'll have that problem resolved, so I can put more load on that and be OBKB. Just slowly resolving more issues. Just taking time. Am I not getting okra from him? Oh, I need to go further down and accept the other quests so I can get those going. Because I would like to set the delay a lot lower so that I can more accurately speak with anyone who's watching instead of it being on like a massive, like a 22-second delay. I mean, I guess it's not massive, but when you're actually trying to speak to someone 22 seconds out, it's kind of difficult. Also, if it ever gets to the point where I've got a few different people in chat asking questions or saying something, 22 seconds out, and if there's multiple people, will be nigh impossible to keep track of. Say one thing to one person, someone else responds thinking you're talking to them. But that's also highly optimistic. I'm not expecting that. Yep, exactly, man, exactly. Oh, I actually didn't see what time it is. Alright, I'm gonna mess with a few more options while I'm sitting. Well, I'm gonna go get these quests up here. I'm gonna mess with a few more settings to see if I can actually force a lower delay or if that's even possible for what I've got now. I might as well try. But genuinely, I've had fewer errors and stuff that YouTube's telling me. So if it'll just be quiet and be a little bit more happy, I'm okay with that. go. Got all the quests for over here now. Not gonna head back to the other way. Right? That would be awesome. Like, when it does that, I think I see why it's doing that. Because when it's doing it, I go to my OBS, and it is showing that it's weird. Because it's showing that it's giving me, like, 10 megs on the quality or whatever it measures that. But it's at 10K, so 10 megs, but it's showing red connection. So I don't understand. You would assume if it had the 10K that it needs, it would be fine. But I don't understand what's happening on the back end of that, so it could very well be something on the back end that's unhappy. That wouldn't be all that surprising at all. So far as I can see, the video doesn't seem to stutter as bad. I'm not consistently looking at it, but okay, it needs me to go back to Storm Pike. Oh, it needs me to go to Loch Madon. Alright. I'm going to test another setting right quick and see what it does. Okay, no, I've got it on that. Okay, while I'm flying back, I'll be Alt-Tab so the sound may not come through. My voice should, but the game sound won't. But I'm going to look at what it's actually doing. make sure that doing everything right. Okay. Okay. It's a little choppy, but not bad. Yeah, that's not terrible. I can work with that. Oh right, I was gonna look at. Oh hi, Victor. How's it going? Right. Let's. Where was that other setting? Let's try that. I'm not sure if that actually did anything like what I thought it was going to. It didn't seem like that actually did what I wanted it to. Twenty-eight ten. Okay, nope. That setting didn't do anything. It still sits around a 22-second delay. Actually, let me go back to this. Okay, quality's still the same. I don't seem to be dropping frames as much. Eh, might be okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Okay, I'm not getting rested in there. Wonder if I get rested over here. Well, yeah, I mean, fair, yeah. The title does kind of give that away. Okay, the general quality and the choppiness seem way better than it was, at least for what I can see in the preview. Oh, as like in general. Okay, I'm going to try another game real quick. Let me move over to that. I'm going to jump back to Helldivers or something like that and see if it'll run that smoothly now. Just to see if it's something, because WoW is not graphics intensive at all. No, I'll do Forza, because Forza always gives me problems. So I'll jump onto Forza real quick and run like a lap or so of something else to see if it's going to freak out with this running. I'm immediately dropping frames. Like, constantly now. It still says I'm running at 10K speed for my up. However, it's showing red that I'm dropping frames. This may be coming this may be coming back to issues for like my graphics card because I know Forza really puts a stress on my graphics card. All right, let me swap it over to gaming. Let's see what it looks like. All right, let me go get my Pontiac because I need to make a change on it anyhow for my next race this weekend. This Saturday, yes, Saturday, I believe, will be the next heavy metal race. I think it'll be the second to last one. Whoops. Let me open up Discord, figure out what the track is. I'll do a couple of laps on there and try and see what this quality looks like. Metal is Road America. Okay, that's what I thought. Road America. Assuming the full track. It didn't say. Sure, we'll do that. Let's see, is this what to see? Is this 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, so I should be 3 steps up. See, I'm supposed to have extra light ballast is what I start with. Three steps up from extra light, and I volunteered one heavier just because. So I'm supposed to be 4 steps up, which I think puts me at the heaviest ballast. Let me see. One, two, three, 4. Yep. All right. So actually, I had that. No, that was after the last one. So this is it for me. This is the worst I can make my car. All right. Okay, good. On Forza, I actually do have an FPS counter that shows up in the top. So I'm actually getting 100 FPS right now. Or 90. It was hitting 100 in a few spots. Looks fairly clear and not too choppy. Oh, overshot that. Okay. I don't have the preview up in like a full screen or anything, so I'm just seeing the small window. It looks okay, but sometimes when I ambiguate it, it changes and it looks worse. ears just a tiny bit taller. Yeah, because I'm running out of my power band. Yep. I still missed that corner. Alright. Probably also what I'll do is when I'm done with this, I will probably download my stream to kind of take a closer look at it through different points and see what it's doing. See where I need to make minor adjustments, if I can up stuff or not. I should probably also look to see if my wireless internet thing from my computer is up to date. I have not actually checked that in a long time, so my wireless adapter may be out of date, which could lead to some of the issues I'm seeing. Hey, Typharius. How's it going? There we go. Took that good. Oh, I took that poorly. I took that poorly. Eh. Oh yeah, you did. I got the notification earlier when you were in. Yeah, I changed some settings earlier, a little bit ago, trying to see if I can get the quality and everything to be consistently better. So far, everything seems to be happy. Also, glad to hear you're doing good. All right, peace, Maine. Have a good one. Let's see. Push that out just a little bit. And yeah, no, I have not checked my wireless card in my computer in a while. I kind of forgot about it, to be honest, because I used to have one that couldn't really get firmware updates, so you just bought it and it just kind of was what it was. But I have a better one now, and kind of forgot to check it. All right, now I'm receiving an error. I'm gonna look at the preview. Okay. For about the time that I received the error, the video did get a bit choppier and a bit more pixelated. Not by much, but a tiny amount. Still says I am having issues. But, I mean, but I think it's fine, actually. I mean, I don't think I've got problems. We'll see. Okay, I need to actually drop my first because I'm not able to get off the line very quickly. Be a bit of a gap to second, but that'll be okay. I don't intend on using first gear. Okay. Okay. Kind of fudge all my gears around. Alright, let me to main event and restart. Yep. I think when I get these errors, they're not as bad as what it's trying to make them out to be, but technically it is not happy. So, yeah. get off the line fairly. Yeah, I can tell that it looks a little choppier now. Overall. Okay, so it was holding steady for a while, but it's been consistently saying there's an error for a while. Oh, it just went away. Let's see if it changes its attitude a little bit. Oh, I did just see it buffer there. Oh, that was weird because it buffered, but it said it was in excellent condition, so don't know what that was all about. Okay. Give it a little bit more gear all around again. Tighten up the rear just a touch. Let me get around these corners. Make sure I can get off the line with the extra gear. Yep, still gets off the line. feels pretty good. Still have not gotten that corner right. Woof. I did that one incredibly wrong. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. There we go. Car. My 5th gear. That way. Yeah, because I'm on, this is a pre-made build that I have to follow um, for the series that I'm in. Um, we're all on sport tires, I think, or streets. I can't remember. Very, very low grip tires. And I'm having to deal with more weight because I've been winning. They were introducing for whoever wins a race, they have to take a weight penalty, put more on. Just fair. And honestly, I've won every race so far. So trying to slow me down, I get it completely. And then I volunteered adding a little bit more because I figured try and slow myself down a little bit more. Which, if I'm not mistaken, that weight penalty type thing is kind of what they do in Rally, I think, isn't it? Or is it uh, GT3s? Some actual um, race series does that, where if you would win, you would get a weight penalty because it's like, all right, you're fast. or it may not be like a single win, maybe like a couple wins. I can't remember. I remember it being a thing because I remember hearing it and going like, oh, "That's not a terrible idea." Of course, drivers that were winning were complaining about it. It's like, "Oh, it's too big of a penalty." It's like, well, if you're that fast, then I think that's when people started trying to sandbag at that time as well because they were like, "All right, just don't be that fast." All right, this is gonna be my last lap. Everything's even though because I've got another penalty warning right now, and things seem to still be okay. Ooh, 6 seconds. There we go. Yeah, buddy. What was it? 28 9. Basically a 29-second lap. That's not bad, I don't think. Better sports. Yeah, because I remember seeing some series, like maybe they actually do it in IMSA or something like that. I can't remember. Okay, man. I am going to go have some dinner. Uh, getting hungry now. It's also almost like 6:45, so I'm gonna get me some food And I'll probably be back on a little bit later. I'm gonna try to be my brother. I'm gonna try and play WoW with him tonight. Uh, we'll just have to see. Let's see how I feel. But all right, man. I reckon take it easy. If I come back, I come back. If not, sorry. That's it for the evening. And I kind of cut it a little bit short because I was having too many stream issues, which I hope I've got kind of solved now. We'll see how that goes. Uh, but hopefully so. But yeah, I'll catch you later, brother. Peace.